Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been quite a while. I have been very busy in real life. Uh, just a whole load of things going on, but decided to cover these Orion lockboxes for you guys. My quick opinion and just a quick overview. I will also open them at the end of the video. So let's get into it. So real quick overview. These are, again, more boxes. We seem to get them throughout the year all the time now. Value is typically pretty good. Otherwise, I'm not a fan of the mechanic, but because of the guaranteed tank after 50 boxes for these, and similar to many others, the value is still quite good. Unfortunately, I have to say that because it's true. So for these specific ones, there's 10 Tier 8 premium vehicles that you can get, and there's two new ones, the AAT60 and the Nemesis. This, of course, is part of the Call to the Final Frontier event, which is Star Trek themed, goes from the 2nd to the 13th. The stuff that's inside, so Tier 8 premiums, there are 3D styles and other styles. There's experimental equipment or components, personal reserves, credits, and a whole lot of other things. So basically pretty standard. Like I said, for every 50 you open, you are guaranteed one tier 10 premium. It does reset if you get one. Basically, this is just the rest of the information. So let's open them, see what they're like. I'm going to not show the animation. I'm just going to go through these pretty quickly. I am not intending on spending a lot of time on this, since it's time that I do not have. But I will show you guys what these are like. So we've already got some personal reserves, experimental equipment, the standard stuff. Again, one of the things that I did is I rebought all the premium tanks that I sold that are on the list. So double check which premiums are also being offered. If they're not currently in your garage and they have been in the past, make sure you rebuy them. That way you don't get a duplicate of something that you already had. So just a whole load of personal reserves, which at least the credit ones are kind of nice. And so is the experimental equipment. Out of this, I might get enough to upgrade another one. Here we go. Here's the AAT60. So this one is an American medium tank. It's reasonably mobile, has reasonable armor. It has a really good gun, at least through aim time. Accuracy is reasonable. The pen is very good on both the standard and the premium rounds. Shell velocity is reasonable. It's APCR standard round and a heat premium round. 1,000 for the heat's pretty solid. Of course, I like having APCR as my premium shell, but in this case, it's not too bad. Top speed of 44 with a 17 power to weight. Again, it's reasonable. With the gun depression and the small turret, you will be able to poke. With the gun, you should be able to do some reasonable sniping as well. DPM is not fantastic, but not terrible either. It's going to be usable. As for all the other details on this thing, doesn't really make or break the tank. It seems like it's going to be quite average. It might be okay in specific situations. I've yet to play it, but those are my first impressions. As you can see, it reset, so we will continue. So many more of these. I wish there was a feature that you could open like 5 at a time, like the Christmas ones. Would be significantly more convenient. I have no idea how many personal reserves I've gotten. Lost track. The credit ones are still rolling in though. We'll see if I get another tier 8 before I get to the guaranteed reward. Give me them credit boosters. Still going. It's almost like a clicking simulator. There are a lot of experimental equipment and components. Okay, here's a guaranteed reward. This is one of those tanks that I had as a rental. I've 3 marked it. Unfortunately, I didn't actually have it in my garage. So, yeah, I had to suffer and get that one even though I don't ever intend on playing it. But now it's in my garage. And there we go. That's the last one, the Nemesis. It's very interesting where it dropped. Anyway, just wanted to quickly touch on this one as well. Look at the alpha damage, 420. That's the same as the Leo. 225 pen and 280 premium. This thing can pack a punch. The DPM is awful, like really bad. But that's because of how high the alpha is. Aim time is actually pretty good, and so is the accuracy for the type of gun. And it does have APCR as its premium round, and it's very quick. 10 degrees of gun depression, slow tank, slow top speed reasonably. This thing is just going to be all about trading. The armor is not fantastic either. The turret is okay. Yeah, I don't know, but basically, there's definitely what's the word for it? Alpha creep. Credit boosters still rolling in. There's just so much clicking. Also, if you notice, I will get another guaranteed reward. However, I already have all the tanks. So it will come down to which one I get and how much gold compensation I get for it. So I am curious on that. Ooh, there it is. This is for, I believe, it's for the M4190. So unfortunately, the cheapest one, but I still get 5,800 gold. but I won't get a guaranteed reward at this point. So 38 more boxes. Oh man, it's still going. I'm gonna have so many days of premium at this point. The components and experimental equipment is quite lucrative from this, I gotta say. $15 more. So technically I've gone 4 tier 8s and 150. None of them, sorry, one of them was a guaranteed reward. So theoretically, I could get another one in these last 3, but it's unlikely. Just lots of credit boosters and personal reserves. Okay, that wraps it up. So basically, like I said, they're typically good value. Unfortunately, I don't like boxes, but we seem to get them all the time. The 2 new premium tanks look interesting. I don't think they're going to be anything super special. They're just kind of unique, both in their guns and their playstyle. But again, that's just me looking at it very quickly. If there are any questions or comments, leave them below, and feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Later, guys.